A man bursts from a burning house, screaming. A second figure steps out, calm, the flamethrower still hissing. He lights the body again and inhales like it's victory. This isn't just murder. It's a message. And it started with a stolen crown. An Ife-head people call the home of destiny. Who plays with destiny and lives? If you love dark, high-stakes Nollywood thrillers, stick around. This one spirals fast. But to understand this hell, we need to go back to where it started. In the sweltering forest of Shaki, a smuggler named Saba waits in his faded blue car. He checks the time, taps his phone. The air smells of dust and diesel. His contact finally arrives. They hand him a sack, the infamous Ife bronze head, stolen from the Ibadan Museum. Before Saba can leave, gunshots split the air. Bullets rip into his car. The engine dies. He bolts, grabbing the bronze head, but the police are too close. A shot tears into his shoulder. Bleeding, he vanishes into the bush. Behind him, Opa Stephens, a seasoned cop with eyes like steel, finds Shaba's car. He doesn't yet know the treasure inside. He takes the rice in the boot, tosses the keys, and leaves. From the shadows, Saba watches. The bronze head, still in that car. Far away in Belgium, the flamethrower man gets his orders. His boss, Mr. Francis, tells him about the bronze head, how it was stolen, traded, and fought over for decades. And now it's in the hands of an idiot named Ibrahim. Francis's voice hardens. Go to Nigeria. Raise hell. Get me that head. That night, Saba sneaks into Okpa's yard, searching the car. But Okpa hears him. Gun in hand, he steps outside. While Okpa scans the yard, Saba snakes an arm into the hidden compartment and slides the head out. Seconds later, when Okpa opens it, empty. He checks under the car. Shaba's gone, melting back into the dark. Inside, Okpa's daughter asks, what's wrong? He orders her inside. Somewhere in the night, the hunter and the hunted now know each other's names. Shaba's father lies sick at home. The doctor calls. Your father needs surgery. Now. But Shaba's answer is curt. He's busy, wounded, and still running. Gunshots echo again. He spots a lit house and slips inside. Inside lives Abike, scraping by with her sister. A noise in the bathroom draws her in, and she finds Saba, bleeding, gun in hand. I won't harm you, he says, but forces her and her sister to their knees. A knock at the door. It's Okpa. Abike lies smoothly, even spinning a story about menstrual blood to cover the trail. Okpa leaves, suspicious but embarrassed. Abike patches Shaba's wound. He calls himself Gideon, an evangelist. She doesn't buy it. She asks about the sack. It's a Bible. He lies. But both of them know. Whatever's in that sack is worth killing for. And the man with the flamethrower is already on his way. The man with the flamethrower has touched down in Nigeria. And his first stop? Ibrahim's smuggling den. 3 men lounge inside, gambling and smoking. They look up at the stranger. Who are you, asking for Ibrahim? One scoffs. The answer comes in bullets. 2 shots. 2 bodies drop. The third man stammers, I'm an only child. The killer doesn't care. 1 shot. Silence. Outside in the bush, Ibrahim is tied to a chair. He begs, says the head is on the way. The killer leans in. 7 weeks isn't a delay. It's incompetence. The flames do the rest. Ibrahim's promises die in the air. The fire roars to life. His screams melt into the crackle of burning flesh. Francis wanted hell. This is hell. Back at Abike's, Saba is restless. She needles him, teasing about his Bible, then flatly says it. I know it's the Ife bronze. I saw the news. She wants a look. He refuses. The only thing on his mind is selling it. Paying for his father's surgery. Morning. Saba studies the bronze head. His phone rings. Ibrahim's name. But it's not Ibrahim. Who is this? The voice asks. His boss. Saba lies. But Ibrahim doesn't have a boss. He ends the call. Smashes the SIM. Too late. The killer has his trail. Saba bolts for the back door. Abike follows, offering to help him sell it. She swears she's told no one. At the Customs Special Investigation Office, Tariba Bello is handed the case. The bronze head, he's told, isn't just valuable. It's worth $1 million. Enough to buy a small country. And some think the police have it. Saba tries to arrange another car. His contact Yusuf snaps. You haven't heard? Ibrahim's dead. They roasted him. Tiger Malik, all gone. They're hunting you, Saba. The line goes dead. Now Shaba's got nowhere to run. And no one to trust. He turns back to Abike. She knows a buyer. Lisa Brennan. Her lecturer. Saba wants to go now. She insists on tomorrow. And demands 25% of the cut. That night, Saba can't sleep. Somewhere else in the city, the killer is being led toward his trail. Or so the man thinks, before ending up tied in the back of the killer's van. Morning, Abike and Saba set off. He warns about police checkpoints. She knows a longer road. In the car, she gets him to drop the Pastor Gideon act. My name's Saba, he says. I'm Abike, she replies. But a clear road isn't clear. Police wave them down. Saba tells her to say he's her uncle, en route to surgery. Meanwhile, Tariba Bello is at the Shaki police station, questioning Okpa. The tension between them crackles. Each man, suspecting the other, knows more than he's saying. At the checkpoint, officers start inspecting Abike's boot. Inside, the bronze head. Saba makes himself vomit. Buying seconds, it works. The officers, disgusted, wave them through. Back at the station, Tariba presses Okpa with one number. $1 million. Okpa's interest is piqued, but before Tariba can lock him in, a junior officer blurts the wrong suspicion, accusing Okpa's men of taking the bronze head. It's enough to shut Okpa down completely. Now, the race for the bronze head has split into 3 factions, and every one of them is armed. Abike and Saba finally reach Miss Brennan, the antiques lecturer. In her polished, academic tone, she tells them the truth behind the Ife bronze head. It's the image of a past Yoruba king, a king regarded as a god. They call it the home of destiny, she warns. If you mess with the head, you mess with destiny. The words hang heavy, but Shaba's already crossed that line. She confirms it's genuine. Saba names his price. 200 million naira. They leave. Seconds later, Brennan is on the phone, calling her own people. Elsewhere, Tariba is questioning a farmer near the scene of the original shootout. The man dodges, but his young daughter, the same girl who saw Saba hiding, blots out the truth. The police chased a smuggler, took his blue car. Tariba remembers, no blue car at the station, which means Okpa took it home. Back in Belgium, Francis learns Brennan's trying to sell his bronze head. He tells the killer, handle her. That night, Abike snoops through Shaba's wallet. She finds his ID, a photo of his father. She learns the truth. This is about surgery money. She shares her own dream. She and her sister plan to Japan, to leave Nigeria, but she asks him not to run off with the cash once he gets it. Saba calls the doctor. His father's voice crackles over the line. Bitter, resigned. Whatever you sow, you will reap. I'm already reaping mine, Saba says quietly. Morning. Brennan sends her buyer, a man disguised as a dispatch rider. Under a bridge, the exchange is set. Saba is cautious, makes the man drop the bag, step back. He opens it. White paper. No money. The scam was expected. His gun is already in hand. If you touch that gun, I'll shoot you. Then he vanishes into the shadows. The killer arrives at Brennan's home. She greets him with suspicion. He greets her with contempt. Francis's voice comes over the phone. End her. The shot echoes. Brennan is gone. Saba heads back to Abike's, only to see Okpa's men swarming the place. He hides the bag in a drum, but they grab him. Inside, Abike learns her sister told Queen, Okpa's daughter, who told her father. That's how Okpa knew. In the forest, Okpa beats Saba bloody. I know you have it. Let's do 70 to 30. I'll add something to your 30%. Saba stays silent. Okpa's smile tightens. If I start my own, you will suffer. Officer Teriba arrives mid-beating. His tone is casual, but his words are daggers. He accuses Okpa of taking the blue car, hints at video evidence of the beatings. Okpa bristles. Teriba warns him, don't trust those powerful men too much. There are stains even they can't clean. Taiba takes Saba away. Okpa fumes, calling his own boss to complain. But then his daughter Queen calls. There's a man here from Belgium. Okpa's eyes light up. That can only mean money. Tariba brings Saba back to the farm to confront the girl witness. She denies everything. Her father insists she's telling the truth. The silence is thicker than the truth, and Shaba's window to escape is shrinking fast. Tariba has Saba in front of him, pressing for answers. I know you had the bronze head. I know you ran with it. I know they tried to kill you, he says. Saba shakes his head. It's not me. Tariba warns him. Okpa will be coming for you. Better cooperate. No deal. Tariba lets him walk, but warns, whatever happens next, it's on him. Saba heads back, crossing paths with Abike. She's anxious. Did you get your share? No, he says flatly. She learns Brennan sent a killer. Shaba's trust is burned down to ash. Abike begs him to stay, offers to help find another buyer. He refuses. She notices his wound is still bleeding and insists he clean up first. Inside, she calls her sister. Bring the bag from under my bed. Outside, Saba moves to the drum, retrieves the bronze head, and heads into rest, unaware she's about to make her move. Meanwhile, Teriba waits for word from Akinloye. His boss calls, ordering him to stand down. The threat is clear. Disobey and forget that promotion. Teriba hangs up, alone now. At Opa's house, the killer arrives. Queen is tied and gagged. Akinloye's corpse lies on the floor. Where's the bronze head? He demands. Opa pleads, promises to find it. The killer cocks his head. You just wasted your only chance to save your daughter. Back at Abike's, she plays the perfect distraction, tending to Shaba's wound while quietly swapping his bag for an identical one filled with junk. Then the killer arrives. The sisters freeze. Saba discovers the swap too late. He hears Okpa's voice in the living room. By the time Okpa unzips the bag, all he finds is china plates. Rage erupts. The killer ends him on the spot. The killer turns on the sisters. Tell me where it is, or I kill one of you. Abike says Saba left. In truth, he's in the ceiling, watching. The sister blurts, it's in the car. The killer shoots Abike in the abdomen, drags the sister outside, but the boot is empty. Inside again, a noise above. He searches the kitchen. Saba drops silently, slips outside to the drum, and snatches the real bronze head. Gunfire cracks the night. Shaba's leg is hit. He hides behind a tree, bleeding, as Teriba's bullet grazes the killer's neck. The killer turns and kills Teriba. The hunt rages until dawn. Shaba limps away, stealing a vehicle. The killer now has his ID. At Shaba's home, the doctor leaves empty-handed. Moments later, the killer walks in. Shaba's father rises. "Take my life instead." The killer's voice is ice. "Your life has no value to me, but sons should always listen to their fathers." He sets the man ablaze. The fire from our opening scene. Flesh chars. The killer doesn't stop until the body is unrecognizable. Frances calls. "Do you have it?" "I'm lighting the fire. I'm waiting for the moth," the killer says, before tossing the phone. Shaba returns home through the back. The smell of smoke leads him to his father's charred corpse. The bronze head slips from his hands. He falls to his knees and weeps. All these deaths for a cursed relic. Brennan's words echo. If you mess with the head, you mess with destiny. And destiny isn't done with Shaba yet. And that's where it ends. For now. Part 2 promises answers. Will the moth finally take the flame? Or will the fire consume everything? What would you do if you were Shaba? Run, fight, or burn? Drop your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join me next time for more gritty, unflinching film recaps.